Honored guests, lend me your ears. Long has our Fevrimond suffered, without a true monarch to guide her and her people. Decades have passed since last His Majesty Erland sat atop the Dragon throne. Long have we endured, yet it has not been for naught. At last, the bell has tolled on the age of the Council. At last, we may celebrate the coming of our rightful ruler. The return of the Sovereign.
My word! Such an inspiring visage.
Your Majesty shall have my eternal fealty.
Your Majesty, oh how long I have awaited this moment.
Behold, before you sits the rightful inheritor of the Dragon throne, chosen by the Dragon as its enemy. Behold and rejoice! Fortune has delivered us our Savior at last! At last! Praise be, for only the Sovereign's guidance can lead us true. All hail the Sovereign! All hail! Let all present pledge their allegiance to the Sovereign. Let us be united in the hope that our liege's reign will ne'er end. Long live the Sovereign of Vermont! Long live the Sovereign!
Arisen, thou who wouldst slay the dragon, if thou seekest to behold this world in its true aspect, abandon thy reason. Cast aside thine heart and thy life both. I ask thee to demonstrate thy will, for naught but thine ambition can alter the course of the rivers of fate.
Now, which one of you was it? No need to be shy. I've just got to take down a record of your name and face. Come on, step forward. Are you the one, then? There's no mistaking it. You're the one! I ill like that look in your eyes. 'Tis queerly brazen for a pawn. Most of your kind have eyes blank as a cadaver's. Mayhap 'tis only natural, seeing as how you rise from the dead. There's aught different about you, though. Could it be that you fear death just as we mortals do? Worry not, vessel. 3 days here, and you'll be longing for death's sweet embrace. Come along, you feckless dullards.
Well parched. If I sleep on my
sand
word,
may happen to be getting home.
I'd not linger here.
I've got to get home. I can't stay here.
What do you think you're up to, layabout? Get a move on!
Do your injuries pain you? Pray, do not overexert yourself. This is no place for one of your ilk. 'Tis harsh beyond measure. Even we pawns are pushed to the brink. You ought not anger the overseer. Let us proceed to the site.
What is that? Hello everyone, welcome to Dragons Dogma 2. That looks like a giant snake. Or the body of, or a statue of.
There's no easy thing. No one's making a living as a soldier.
Mayhap I ought to be getting
It's
home.
just another day, same as the one afore it. This place gives me an ill feeling.
Time for you to get to work.
Okay, first task.
You are prepared to work. Then you ought begin by carrying stones out from the station in the back and bringing them here.
The lantern system was something that I always enjoyed from the first game.
The vicinity is quite cluttered. Pray leap, or aught that poses a hindrance to you.
Lanterns were definitely something that set Dragons Dogma apart from any other game, for me. It was something I enjoyed. It's a tiny detail, but it was really very interesting.
There's aught watching me. I swear it.
A job well done. Now the next step is to... What is this commotion? Perhaps we ought to investigate.
Perhaps. Well, that doesn't sound good.
No, the damn thing's been awoken. You but fell that fiend, even at the cost of your lives! Get me out of here! Now!
The fundamentals of using a bow are proper distance, careful aim. If your foes should draw too near, counter them with a well-aimed kick.
Oops. Just been accidentally shooting that.
Boulders,
Horn, I
barrels,
think.
and the like can make effective weapons for a clever combatant.
Oh, we're out of stamina. How about picking this up? Another one?
When delivering targeted strikes, I would recommend clinging to your foe.
Semi-turned to stone.
Oh no, you're making sterner stuff than that.
We just shoot her in the tail. Fine. That's probably not what I would have gone for myself. I'd have probably shot her in the face, but it's auto-targeting tail. Just enjoy how he said, "Kill her even at the cost of your lives," as if that needed to be included in the order.
We move to intercept.
Consarn it!
You ought flee while you can. After all, your charge awaits you. You cannot linger in this place forever. You have lost your memories. 'Tis surely the work of a fell curse, but worry not. You need only believe in your own destiny, Arisen.
Consarn it. The accursed creature escaped. Oh, you! Get back here! Quickly!
This way, Arisen! Come this way. Let us flee.
Let us flee.
You must jump. That is the only path through.
No one could survive a fall from this height. Not even a pawn. Don't just stand there! Shoot it down!
It's getting away! Bring it down! Bring it down!
Go now, lost soul. And learn all you can of this world you must protect.
Pray, keep your distance, Arisen. Worry not for me. The brine may swallow me whole, but I will not perish. There is a stone not far from here, known as a rift stone. Pray, seek it out. If you're truly the Arisen, then our paths will surely cross again.
Oi! Are you all right? What happened here? A griffin appears one moment and falls the next. And now you stand before me. Was it you then? The one who was riding on its back?
He looks a little, surprised.
'Tis a wonder you survived. Accompany me to the stronghold. We'll treat your wounds and hear your story.
Very well. Done, buddy. Before we do, it was a heck of a bolt they shot it with, wasn't it? Almost looks like a tree branch. Can't imagine you make too many of those. Look at the claws on it. Big paws. We might as well pick some things up along the way.
Where exactly is this jail you say you escaped from, anyway? I've never heard of such a place. Still, I can hardly believe it. A griffin, of all things. 'Tis said that the arrival of the sovereign portends an age of peace, yet only trouble has followed. What does it all mean? I had thought being in the vault. Fie! Goblins! Let's take up your weapons, sir. You'll be needing it.
Okay.
If you find your strength flagging, imbibe a curative or have a bit of green orange. When one of the fiends comes, best guard or dodge, else you'll be sore on the morrow. Make use of the slope. It will give you an advantage against their ranks. Employ guarded attacks to get the enemy to flinch. There are oft items to be scavenged from.
I keep cutting him off accidentally. It's because I want to pick things up. Here's the second body. Third body. With nothing on it.
Have you beheld the dragon as yet?
Nope.
I've not, and I count that a blessing. All I know for sure is that 'tis a beast e'er more fearsome than a griffin. One need only look to the miserable state of the village of Mel to see that. We can but hope that the sovereign will rid us of his airlock.
He's got that shield strapped to his back. Strapped to his front. Oh, we're out of stamina again.
It's no mean feat, to be sure. But where are you going? I'll not force you to receive treatment, but I'd at least like a word.
I'm not going anywhere. And they're ugly, aren't they? Knobbly things. They look like they ought to be hairy. Like little bristles all over them. Not proper hairs. I don't know why I don't know why I think that. It just looks a little bit like, I don't know, like, I think it's the colour and the fact that they're slightly wrinkly. They look like little pigs, and pigs have obviously got bristles on them. They look like ugly bipedal pigs. We'll just pick all of this stuff up. Sorry, mate. Have to make you wait. It's all got to be useful in the end, right?
Welcome, Arisen. We pawns have long awaited your arrival.
What is this? Pawns. They bend the knee to you so readily, but then... No. Surely you cannot be the Arisen.
You seek the Riftstone, do you not? We can take you to it. Pray, come this way. Before you stands a Riftstone. Tis a gate by which we of the Pawn Legion may cross o'er into this world. Pray, summon your pawn. Simply paint with your mind's eye the loyal attendant whom you would have serve you.
This world is connected to innumerable other realms beyond the rift, which pawns, such as myself, are able to traverse. My kind is duty-bound to serve you, Arisen, and to use the knowledge we glean in these distant worlds to your benefit. I myself look forward to traveling alongside you and using my experiences beyond the rift to enrich your adventures.
Well, I'll be. A pawn summoning before my very eyes. You truly are the Arisen, then. Strange. I thought the Arisen was in the capital. Surely there's only meant to be one Arisen. Fie, this is all beyond my ken. The Watchhead would know what to do, I'm sure. Though, as luck would have it, he's away. I suppose we'll save any further questions till the Watchhead returns. You're free to do as you like afore then. What? You've no memories, you say? Mayhap you could make for Melve, then. 'Twas set upon by the dragon not long ago. The Arisen is said to bear some deep connection to the dragon. Should you be Arisen, mayhap you'll recall aught of import there.
Hail, Arisen. Pray, ask aught you wish to know. I shall answer, if 'tis within my power to do so.
I'm not going to ask her any questions because I have already played the first game, so I already know all of this. So I'm not going to talk to her. I think we're just going to get along with what we're supposed to be doing.
Very well. May fortune speed you on your way, Arisen.
Okay, so the camera showed us this direction, so I suspect they're going to want us to rest at this inn.
Abilities got to focus.
Yes.
Head will roll if aught goes awry.
Inn. Yep. Okay. Great. Well, let's just
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
Okay, okay. I get your point.
I'd rather not draw steel if I can avoid it.
I'd like some better clothes before we really go anywhere. I don't know whether
I
we'll...
hasten home. Were this not my duty?
If I hang about, someone will buy it.
Maybe someone will buy something. Okay, you're...
I've got wares of every ilk.
We've got 800 coins. But you don't have any clothing. So, I don't know. I don't know that I want you. Slightly increases the amount that we can carry.
Hope to see you again here, lad.
So, perhaps for the time being, we're going to be doing most of this in our pyjamas. We'll just send our big cat in to do most of it, and we'll hang about in the background looking pretty. Okay.
Hoy there.
Hello.
You seem well tired. Tell you what, you can stay here tonight free of charge. I'll expect coin from tomorrow, mind. My pa always used to say, there's naught a good night's sleep can't fix. Not much else I can offer, I'm afraid, but you'll find all sorts at a finer inn.
He's not got great business sense, has he? Here's somebody who's tired, who obviously needs to sleep. That's a perfect opportunity to charge them a little bit of money. Give them a slight discount maybe, encourage them to come back, but don't give it for free.
Aye, being armed is better than being defenseless, even if you're untrained. Still, 'tis worth devoting yourself to a vocation if you can. Opens up new doors, it does. You should stop by the inn in Melve if you get the chance. No hard feelings if you prefer it. They've much more to offer.
Okay.
I have no issue falling asleep, even at this time of day.
Good. Item storage. Can we talk to him? Leveled up just by sleeping.
I've beds to spare if you're looking for lodgings. And if you'd like to change your vocation, come see me anytime.
Let's have a look at what we have. Ooh. Yeah, we'll have those. Okay. I'm not sure why you would want that. Maybe we'll find out later. No, let's just call that a day.
Always a pleasure.
Oh, you're probably going to want to talk to me, aren't you? Stay away. I don't want to talk to people. Okay, let's put these things on. Whoops. Must remember, right click is backwards. We'll give that to him. He can be our tank for a little bit. There we go. First chance we get, I think we need to sell this sort of stuff.
I enjoy
So-
tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gathering items. I am confident and may act independently.
That's lovely. also invading my space and interrupting me on my way.
I've beds to spare if you're looking for lodgings. And if you'd like to change,
ooh.
do come again.
Wait, it wasn't this guy, was it? Let's sell it to the merchant. Oops. Crashed.
Have a gander at my wares. You shot.
Yep. Get rid of that. Yes. Yes.
Don't regret it.
Wonderful. Oh,
Pleasure doing business with you.
sure. Now, let's have a little run around.
I'm dead on my feet after today's training.
Let's see what there is to see.
Well met.
It's just another day.
Hail! You a soldier? 'Twould be a surprise to see you arrive in one piece if not. Hordes of monsters have been plaguing this area of late, you see.
I've just tried leaning to try and see around this guy, but obviously it's not going to work.
We've had to start sending out new recruits to cull them.
Is that so? Who went yonder?
Lachlan. But I dare say he'll fare all right.
Aye, I expect he will. Who was sent out that way then?
Ocado. To be honest, sir, I'm a little worried for him.
What? Weren't harpies reported in that area? The lad can't handle those beasts on his own.
This is the first I'm hearing of it. Fie! I want to go to his aid, but we can't just abandon our posts. Say, you seem stout of heart. Would you be willing to go in our stead? 'Tisn't far, only a short ways out from the main gate. You've my thanks. And Ocado's as well, I'm sure.
Yeah, provided he's alive when we find him.
We must make haste if we are to arrive in time to assist.
Mm-hmm. I agree. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so it is a timed one. Let's make that the main one. And let's scuttle off down here to go and find our recruit. Goblins. Lots of.
It would not be unwelcome for an ally to appear for once.
Let's just kill these guys.
I'll make them pay for that in gold as well as blood.
He doesn't sound very, I know I speak like that sometimes. He sort of, oh, sorry mate, yeah, go on. I just left him hanging with a high five. Will you flip between accents? The, ooh. Uber posh. Can't see what I'm doing. And definitely not uber posh.
Over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed.
We do seem to have come through unscathed. I was kind of helping out this person, but they don't really seem...
Tis about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master?
Yes, yes, but goblins usually have loot. Things that we can use to make our lives easier. It's beautiful, isn't it? That must be Melv. Is it a village of Melv? Ooh, can we make it down there? Oh, yes, with a bit of help from the cliff, we can. Harpies? And some poor little fella scuttling about in between them. I reckon I found a place.
Get down here, you feathered things!
What were you even firing at? Come on. That one. We chose that one. sleeping. I don't think he's dead. No, he's getting up. Yeah, go on, high five.
Is that all of them? Yeah, you have my thanks. I do not believe for a moment I could have slain those creatures without your help.
No, I agree.
I've only just enlisted, and when I thought this could be the end of me, I was paralyzed. You saved me this time, but I won't always be so fortunate. I'll have to train harder, till I have the confidence to face such beasts on my own. Well, I'd best be heading back, but I'll be sure to let my superiors know of your good deed. I hope we meet...
Oh, I'll cut him off.
I suppose we'll be wanting to report back now.
Yes, I suppose we will. But before that, just inspect these bodies. I think there was another one over here. Perhaps not. Oh, I like the way she puts her armour to shield her face when we're running through bushes and things. I'll do it again. Nothing wrong with a bit of hunting. Especially not if you can get stuff from them. What about this one? Anything? Nope. Yeah, a ripened apple. What would a harpy be doing with a ripened apple? What's this? Cinnamon. More apples. Okay. It seems like a lot of the items are the same as the original, or as the first installment of the game, but I can't remember what they all do, so we might as well just consider them to be brand new items and rediscover them. There is a chest over there.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Oh, I thought we had one creeping up behind us. Apparently not. Let's pick them clean. No harm. There's something over there. They've got a dead body. They killed someone. Now they're doing to them what I've been doing.
So the fun begins again, eh, Arisen?
Yep, the fun begins again. Oh, oops. I'm not aiming very well at all. High five. Vocation rank up. Ooh. What were they doing though? I swear they were picking over something. Pretty good old kick. Nothing wrong with that. Taking your frustrations out on a barrel. Nothing over here. Let's try not to get too far into the water. That sounds like a war horn. The chest is up there. Oh, how we get to up there though? Different question. Nothing. So this was just a little bit. Okay. I'm quite happy with just a little bit. Let's get this pity water, as it turned out. Oh, there's a chest up here after all. Okay. And then back up to the camp to go and hand in our quest. What's that? I can't help myself. I've got to pick everything up. I have to... Games like this are the worst for me for concentrating on what I'm supposed to be doing, because you just end up running after shiny objects in the distance. Case in point, look at these. Harsbuds. Princess Harsbud. Is that like Princess Peach? Princess Potato. That's all. The second class version.
Many thanks for aiding Ocado. 'Twas a relief to see him return, and none the worse for wear.
Aye, that it was. The poor sod might not have made it back alive had you not intervened.
Forget might, definitely wouldn't.
'Twas a bit too early for him to be seeing actual combat. That much was made well clear.
Mm-hmm.
We'll be extending his training period. The instructors here are well known for whipping recruits into shape with their grueling regimes.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of training regimes, I must admit I've half a mind to ask you to join us. We could use someone with your experience.
Nope, busy.
'Tis a goodly deed we've done. Now, Sir Ricardo can return to his duty in good health.
Yeah. Or alive at all, frankly. I feel like I ought to be able to buy things from these guys, but... Oh! Hello. There are materials here. Ooh, yes. I will have all of that, thank you.
Fancy a gander? I find goods for sale.
I don't know. Have you got something so that I'm not just running about in my underwear?
Well met.
Should we take a pair of these? Should we take some of these, or...? For the extra £2,000, I'm not sure they really lend very much to me. Actually, we've got a we have at least got something on our top half. The hat we do not have. We've got all of that. Okay. Let's get rid of that. Did we pick up up anything else here. Nope, we're going to keep hold of all of the rest of that stuff.
Always a pleasure.
Thank you. Oh, we look a bit like a... I don't know. Like a pizza... pizza place worker.
Now I've gone and stepped in it.
I think the next quest is to go to Melv, actually. Make for Melv, yeah. But we're just gonna pick this place over quickly. Before we do that, because I'd hate to leave anything behind.
It's a thankless job, this.
Keep that shield up.
Yes, sir.
Want a blade in your ribs? Parry!
Aye, sir.
Aye. I'm about to commence the troops' training regime. 'Tis a task that demands focus. So if 'tisn't an urgent matter, it can wait till after we're done here.
Oh no, you poor person. Being made to run laps. Is it a beep test? That's dreadful. I do feel sorry for them. If anybody doesn't know what a beep test is, it's a bit like shuttle runs. In fact, it's exactly the same thing, but in the UK we call them beep tests. Where you have to run between 2 points to the sound of a beep, and the beep gets quicker. Which means that you have to get quicker as well. So the first game, we got a
They've a
training
ways to
thing,
go yet.
and they gave you some gear afterwards. We're not getting anything like that. You? It's a shame.
I mustn't let the captain see my knees knock.
Your knees knocking? You definitely don't. Yes, we'll have that money. Thank you. Anything else?
Now I've gone and stepped in it.
Somebody over there has stepped in something. Anything? No?
We're running low on everything, from provisions to crafting materials for weapons and armor. We've had a hard time procuring goods, what with all the monsters lurking on the roads of late. I sent Marcus to gather what we need, but I've just taken stock and I fear the list I gave him was incomplete.
That's your fault, isn't it?
What say you? Could I trouble you to run an errand for me? You'll be paid, of course.
Go on then.
Glad to hear it. Here, take this list of additional supplies to Marcus.
That's the errand? Just deliver your poor little dog's body his next chain of command.
He ought to be somewhere north of here. Hand him the note and he'll take care of the rest.
You poor little fella. He's just going to get run ragged by this man, isn't he? Are we sure that this is all that you need this time? Or am I going to be coming back and delivering poor Marcus even more orders?
After today's training.
Hmm.
I'm nodding off where I stand. My bed calls and I shan't.
Can we get through? We can. We do look like we're in the Navy or something. We're some sort of sailor. With our little hat. Or we look like a pastry chef. Either one. Hello.
If you're playing at Arisen in search of preferable treatment, you'll be sorry. Your head is like to roll ere long. I'd
You alright there?
home, where that's not my duty.
Go on. You alive? Just. I'm a terrible friend. Oh, here he is, balancing away. And I'm just going to go and chuck him off the cliff. That's what I meant. Right click is backwards. Let's give this to him. On that. One of them as well. What's that? Oh, okay. Provision is what's it. You should eat something. Yes, good. I think we've explored everything now. I don't think we left anything behind. Ooh, stuff.
Is this place bereft of beasts and brigands both?
It's just itching for a fight. Okay. Let's see. What's that? Is that Melv though? Okay, so that's up the way.
Very useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
Just here. There's something up there. Let's have a look.
It is no more or less than what one might have expected.
Okay. Well, now I'm curious. Is it just a slide? It can't just be a slide. What is it? There's something else on the map just under it. Or just over it. We'll have to go up there. Try and find out somehow. Should be around here ish.
That's everything assembled. A job well done if I do say so myself.
Oh, poor man.
Oi! Did you need something?
Yep.
This is from Sir Geoffrey, is it? Let's have a look then. Why? He wants these as well, does he? I thought I was finished. Why should I have to do all this on my own? I've got plenty to carry as tis. Say, your arms look free. You can handle that list in my stead. And make haste. I would depart for the encampment even a moment sooner. Well, go on. You know what to do.
Do you know who I am?
We know what we're looking for, but not where it is. I suppose there's naught for it but to start searching.
Okay, but what are we looking for? Ah, half-spuds and salubrious drafts. So... a blueberry. I love hilly country like this. Rocky, hilly countryside. It's a little corner looks like it ought to have some enemies in it. Wolves, for example.
Oh, I don't know about you, Master, but I'm worn out. Mightn't we have a rest before pressing on?
Yeah, sure. Plonk yourself down, I don't mind.
You're well fond of picking things up, aren't you?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Can't help myself. No, just flowers. Okay. Let's keep going. Okay.
Don't we have a report to make, Master?
Mm-hmm. Are you happy? Sat there. This is your environment, isn't it? Sort of snow liberty type thing. There are more over here, I think. I saw. Take that. There's no harm. Have that as well.
Naught to look forward to, but a long day of work.
How goes it? Have you gathered everything on the list yet? Brilliant! I knew I could count on you. Here, take this for your trouble. I'll be heading back to the encampment now. They'll be expecting me.
Really? I handed over all that stuff. Okay. Let's get back down to the encampment. And then... okay, we'll have a quick peek around here. I have spotted those eggs around the corner, but I don't really know what we're supposed to do about them. If I'm not much mistaken, these should be saurian eggs, I think. I'm not very good at killing off saurians, so I sincerely hope that Mum and Dad are nowhere near. Okay, I think that this is where we are going to end part 1. A nice short little episode. I'm going to try and keep these quite short. I realise that with a game like this, it's easy to just get distracted and run off into the sunset. Well, I'm going to try not to do that. It would also be really easy to make videos that are sort of 3-4 hours long. But again, I don't want to do that. I want to try to keep them quite short. If that means that we end up with more episodes, fine. So be it. We will do that. But I want to take our time and enjoy ourselves and not just churn straight through the story, because I realise there are going to be an awful lot of people doing that. But that's not how I enjoy video games. I enjoy video games by delving into it, staring at the scenery, looking at all the flowers, really enjoying myself, looking at all the little bits and bobs they've got on the tables, you know, just exploring stuff and having a good time. So that is what we are going to do. If you have enjoyed this first part of Dragons Dogma 2, then please do leave a like and subscribe if you'd like to see more, and I hope to see you all again in part 2.